Hello everybody, and indeed I hope you brought your appetite today. Today I will be making chicken and pasta in the Instant Pot. I will be using a meal enhancer, and we will have an end of meal enhancer as well. Stay tuned. Okay, the first thing I shall put into my dish is going to be some free-range chicken breast tenders. Free-range chicken breast tenders going in. Now these cost over $7, but I will get a few meals out of this, no problem. 3 or 4 meals maybe. So all the chicken breast is in. Next thing I'm going to add is chicken fat for some flavor. Chicken fat. I don't measure anything, I'm just going to put a scoop in there. Next thing that goes in will be some minced garlic. Can never have enough minced garlic, and I'm just going to let it rip as usual. Next I'm going to put some tomato sauce. This tomato sauce has basil, garlic, and oregano, and should add some nice flavor. In goes the tomato sauce. Okay, up next, I shall add some salad shells, a little bit of pasta. These are from Kroger. And something like that, maybe a little bit more. Good enough. I also chopped up some onion earlier, and that goes in. Oh, it's going to add some very nice flavor. Let's see. Now is time for a meal enhancer. I have Bush's baked beans. Original. I have this small little can. I mean, I think it cost me 50 or 60 cents. I've had this in my prepper pantry forever, and today's the day. I'm going to put them in my dish. In go the baked beans. I hope you can see how easy it is to cook with the Instant Pot. It's just endlessly simple. I shall put some Lee & Perrins Worcestershire sauce in here. I cook with this all the time. I just love it. And if you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know I will put some of this chili sauce in. I found this at my Asian grocery store and I just love it. It is a medium sriracha. And I'll just put a bunch of that in there. I love the Mrs. Dash garlic and herb seasoning blend. I use it all the time. So, here we go. This is, even though I put a bunch of minced garlic and onion in there already, in my mind you can just never have too much flavor. So, you can see by looking at the pot now, really all we're missing is liquid. If I cooked this now, it would be a dry mess in there. So when you're doing pasta in the Instant Pot, you know, it takes some getting used to. Again, if I were someone who could measure things, then I guess I would just go based on measurement, but I never do that because I'm too impatient. Here goes some chicken broth. I'm just going to do it by sight, and I have learned over time about how much liquid to put in to keep everything moist but not soupy and watery. At least that's what I'm telling myself today. Let's see if I accidentally make soup instead of kind of creamy pasta. I have decided to put in one more flavor enhancer. I'm going to put in some Dole pineapple juice, believe it or not. We'll see how that goes. I was just stricken with the desire to do this, so in she goes. This ought to add some nice tang to it. Before I close up, it's always a good idea to kind of give everything a stir just to get things blended a bit. Let's close her up. I'm going to pressure cook for probably 10 minutes, and she should be good to go. Well, see how easy that was? It's just amazing how easy the Instant Pot is to use. I love it, I love it, I love it dearly. And I can't wait to taste our creation. You can see how the redness of that tomato sauce really adds some beautiful color. But who cares about color right now? Let's taste it. So very hot, but I'm telling you, this is delicious. This has tons of flavor. It has a really nice tang to it. If I had to guess, I would guess that something within the baked beans, you know, probably there's a little bit of brown sugar in there that's giving it a tang, mixes with the tomato to just really liven up this dish. I'm so happy with it. I'm always amazed at how carefree cooking with the Instant Pot can be. I'm amazed. You just throw some ingredients in there and you come out with this absolute delight. If you're a single person like me, oh my goodness, 2 thumbs up, Instant Pot. This is really great. I think what I put in that pot will probably be 3 meals for me. You know, the challenge is gonna be leftovers. Just being disciplined enough to eat my leftovers like a good boy. But you know, I would say this meal is easily under $5. It is delicious. Something I was really looking forward to, and I'm so pleased with it. Did you have a good Christmas? I hope you did. I had a great Christmas. I got to spend time with family. Very, very lucky. And what a great reminder of how important family is. It just, oh, I didn't know how badly I needed that. I really needed it. And it was lovely. I got to cook a delicious French dish with my mom that included smoked duck breast. It was absolutely delicious and so fun spending time in the kitchen with mom, because that's how this all started, really. She was always so very good at letting us hang out in the kitchen. I think in hindsight, I don't know if she was thinking of this at the time, probably so, because she's very bright, but I think she recognized that the kitchen for a little kid is a great place to try to be creative and try to build things and gain a little confidence. I love it. This is so good. Well, you know me, normally I would be playing Guess the Clue because as I've always said, my idea with these videos is that you're sitting, eating your dinner, your lunch, whatever it is, and we're kind of eating together. If you are doing so, I would love to see in the comments, what are you cooking as you watch this, or what are you eating as you watch this video? So normally in this fun section of my videos, I play a game called Guess the Clue. I'm going to do something different today, just because I was just struck with the idea. I'm going to read a little trivia. I have one of these trivia cards. It's got like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're different colors. Do you recognize what card or what game that card comes from? I kind of like trivia. Do you like trivia? And so I thought we could go through one of these trivia cards. Let's see how we do. The first challenge is just reading the darn thing. My eyes aren't what they used to be. At any rate, let's see the first question. By the way, this is from the year 1993. 1993. First question, what Friends star had the role of Roz on Frasier, only to be fired during rehearsals for the pilot? I guess the first question is, can I think of a Friends star? I'm gonna say Jennifer Aniston. I'm probably wrong. Okay, second question. What early PDA's poor handwriting recognition led reviewers to call it Apple's electronic Etzel? What early PDA's poor handwriting recognition led reviewers to call it Apple's electronic Etzel? Let's see. Handwriting recognition? Could it be an iPad? iPhone? Handwriting. I think I'll go with iPad. Okay, next question. What did Kramer dub the dreaded apparatus, Wet and Wild, and the Big E on Seinfeld? The dreaded apparatus, Wet and Wild, and the Big E. Well, I have a guess. It's a total guess. What did Kramer dub the dreaded apparatus, Wet and Wild, and the Big E on Seinfeld? I'm going to say an enema. It's just a guess. It is dreaded. It is Wet and Wild. Next question. What did Florida legislators decide was not lewd or obscene for a woman to do in public in 1993? I have an idea of that one. By the way, on this dish, oddly enough, you hardly notice the beans at all. They're just sort of there in the background. Now again, I think some of that sweetness from those baked beans is adding a very important element to the flavor of this. But I guess what I'm saying is the texture of the beans is kind of no big deal. Anyway, what did Florida legislators decide was not lewd or obscene for a woman to do in public in 1993? I believe breastfeed. And I can't believe it was considered lewd before then. I mean, good golly, it's part of nature, right? Next question. What abode was opened to the public for the first time while the family summered in Scotland? What abode was opened to the public for the first time while the family summered in Scotland. I believe that's got to be one of the palaces, right? Like a Buckingham Palace, maybe? 1993. Let's see, last question. What Briton recorded his 10 Summoner's Tales CD in the dining room of his Tudor estate? I know that one for sure. I'm gonna say Sting. Sting. Okay, let's get to the answers. Thank you for playing along so far. Let's see how you did. How many will I get? What Friend star had the role of Roz on Frasier only to be fired for rehearsals on the pilot? Lisa Kudrow. I'm 0 for 1. I couldn't remember her name. I was thinking of her. Next question. What early PDA's poor handwriting recognition led reviewers to call it Apple's electronic Edsel? That was the Newton. I am 0 for 2. I totally forgot about the Newton. Man. 93, that was 29 years ago. Holy cow. All right, next question. What did Kramer dub the dreaded apparatus, Wet and Wild, and the Big E on Seinfeld? An enema. That's correct. Okay. I'm 1 for 3. What did Florida legislators decide was not lewd? Breastfeeding. 2 for 4. I'm batting 500. I'm happy with that. What abode was open to the public for the first time while the family summered in Scotland? Buckingham Palace. I'm above 500. Holy cow. And lastly, what Briton recorded his 10 Summoner's Tales CD? It was Sting. I finished. I was 0 for 2. And then the next 4, I'm 4 for 6. You know, I'm happy with that. That's pretty good. Holy cow. Did you get games for Christmas? I think the holidays are a great time to, you know, to give games and to play games with family. It's lovely. I brought some crackers with me because I just had this idea. I bet this would be good on a cracker. So let me show you guys how I do this. This is the salted side right here. I'm gonna flip it over. I'm gonna put a little of this concoction on the cracker, and let's see how it goes. Man, that is awesome. Holy cow. Well, this is going very, very well. It's very, very, very good. I want to say hello again to my friend Tom Willett. Well, Tom doesn't know me, but I've been enjoying his videos so much. They're really the inspiration for me doing these videos. He does the Feature Man channel on YouTube. Very good. I'm so pleased. In the interest of time, I want to show you my end of meal enhancer. End of meal enhancer. You've seen this before. I have another Owie by Yoplait raspberry. This was super delicious last time. Super delicious. I hope you've had just a tremendous meal. Right now, I've had a tremendous meal. I feel like I'm living like a king. Here's some of this yogurt. It's so good. Raspberry, I think, is my favorite flavor of yogurt. Man, oh man, I don't know what they put in this, but it is good. By the way, you can make yogurt with the Instant Pot. Did you know that? I've actually done it in the past. It's so easy. Maybe I'll do it again. Because I have this feeling that this crack in a jar, this Owie stuff, probably isn't that good for me. It's just a hunch. So maybe if I made my own yogurt, it could be a little more healthful. I might try that. Well, this has been lovely. I hope you enjoyed our game. I hope that went well. What was your score? Let me know in the comments. Thank you to everyone who has left comments in previous videos. Thank you to subscribers. It's really, really flattering. And I will see you on the next video. Take care.